Hey, it's Joshua Gar from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? We are here live at CES 2015, kicking it with Lenovo, and they have some phones and devices for us to look at. One in particular is this Vibe X2 Pro in this case. We did get a look at the Vibe X2 at IFA, and I already said I love this multi-layered look that they have here. The bamboo one there was really great, but the Pro now comes with a 5.3 Full HD display, but that's not the only story here. Let's get the specs out of the way. We have the Snapdragon 615 here at 1.5 gigahertz. Is an octa-core processor that you can see is performing quite well under the operating system Lenovo likes to put on here. No, there's no app drawer, but it's still able to bring some nice looking interface elements here. For example, the translucent icons that are up here at the top, you could see through and see the background. But getting underneath there, this all metal layer design is just 140 grams, so it's really light in the hand. This flat design, which I think is really underrated, gives it a wonderful feel in the hand. And of course, we have 2 gigabytes of RAM underneath, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, a 2410 milliamp hour battery that should be able to perform quite well on a full day's work, and of course LTE, and it's actually a dual nano SIM phone also as well. But if you hear me say dual nano SIM there, you're pretty much thinking this probably is not going to come to the West, and that is exactly what is the kind of the bummer here with the Vibe. I love the look of the Vibe and these multi-layered looks. I really wish that this phone would come to the West, but that's just not going to be the case for this. Lenovo has Motorola in the West, so we're not going to be seeing these particular phones. You can find them online, of course, but nonetheless, we're giving you a nice look of it here. Now, I said there is an extra story here when it comes to the Vibe Pro here, and that is with the cameras. The rear-facing camera is a 13 megapixel shooter that is pretty standard, but Lenovo is getting into the self-portrait or selfie game right now with a 13 megapixel front-facing camera as well. So you'll be able to take some pretty amazing photos, especially when you pair this phone with the brand new Vibe Selfie Flash that you just put right on top here, and it will give you yet another source of light, especially when it comes to your selfie photos. So we have pictures going right there. So one last look around. This is the Vibe X2 Pro. And we're here with Lenovo here at CES 2015 looking at their devices. This update to the Vibe is once again bringing that wonderful design that I love so much, but it's not coming to the West, unfortunately. So take a good look at this so that you really see what we might be missing out in the West. Nonetheless, it's Android Authority at CES 2015. Make sure you stay tuned for all of our great coverage, including ones just like this here at Lenovo. And remember, we are your source for all things Android, but we're also your source for all things CES 2015.